Good afternoon. It's Ed McManus again at the Monomoy Regional High School Building site. Today's Wednesday, June 18th, and we're here to look at inside the building some of the finishes that have been done. They've done a lot of work inside, not so much outside, but we will look at one thing later in the tour. With me today are the members of the art faculty at Harwich High School, Deb Donovan, Rose Richards and Leanne Byron. They are tagging along today to get a look-see at their spaces, given they have to pack up their old rooms and they want to know what's going to be able to fit in the new ones. So, but we'll progress along. But we're going to take a look at some of the finishing that they've done in the classrooms, the hallways, and various things. They've made a lot of progress since 3 weeks ago. And with that, we'll take a break and head on inside. Okay, here we're inside the building. We're up on the second floor, and actually this is a corridor that the arts and crafts rooms are off, and we'll go in to look at those, and then afterwards we'll take a break and go down and look at the theater and the music and chorus rooms. But with that, if you follow along, why don't you guys get ahead of me, and we'll... First room we're working into is the craft area. And as we come in, off to our right here is the kiln room. And there goes our craft teacher, Leanne Byron, to look at that. But as you can see, the cabinetry is in all over the space, and the kilns are in. Still some plumbing left to do in this room, but pretty much it's close to being done. Some of the tables have been brought in that they'll be using for craft projects to work on. But so, Leanne, come on over here. What do you think? Is this going to work?
It's great. Thanks.
Is it going to work for you?
It's going to work. It's going to be nice. Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. Well, with that, let's move along, and we'll go into the 2D art room, I guess is the way they refer to it. And this all looks out over the media center, the library, and gets natural light in through the skylights in the media center. So you borrowed light. Okay. And here is your 2D art room, with lots of storage for portfolios and paper products. And if we follow us down this way, this monstrosity right here, yet to be installed, is the light lock for the dark room.
Oh, for the dark room.
A rotating light lock door.
You don't have to make things for a portfolio.
No.
We got the portfolio.
There we are. And then as we come down in here, and to your left, Deb, is your dark room.
Look at this. Wow. How cool.
And it still has some plumbing left to do to hook it up, but so is this going to work? Okay.
This is so cool.
Okay.
That's the dark room.
That's the dark room.
The dark room.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's like, what, 20 times the size
oops.
of what you... Oh my God, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's gorgeous. And where's
That's so nice.
this going to go here?
The door goes
Goes
here.
right there.
Yeah.
And then the third art room is in here. We'll just come in to the entryway. Yeah, and this will be the graphic design room, digital graphics and digital art. And we're getting the floor data station set up for locating the desks in the middle of the room for that work. Yes, you can. Go ahead. So, and it's a wonderful, wonderful space. Okay, with that, we'll take a break in the filming and head off to theater, music, and chorus room land. You ready? All right, here we are in what'll be the band room. And I can see our music teacher, Rose Richards, is absolutely thrilled. But it's pretty much done. They have a little plumbing to put the sink in, and the few lights that are on the floor over there to install, and some baseboard to put around. But it's pretty much done here. And then they'll do the final cleaning and waxing of floors. The acoustical panels are up on top, and then instrument storage. Makes it look like a veterinary's office, but this is for storage of instruments, a number of different sizes, everything from tubas to clarinets. So yeah, lots of electric, lots of data jacks and whatnot. So, and then this is directly behind the theater, out through there. But before we head that way, we'll head down the hallway. And on the left here, you have practice rooms, which I'm not sure if you. Rose, I'm not sure. Did you have practice rooms at the high school? Nope.
No,
Well,
we made one out of a
yeah, well, they're nice, aren't they? Yep. And then, let's see. Okay. And this room here, storage? Okay, this is. Okay, well, we're waiting to find out what this space is for, but anyway. And then as we move further down, oh, the dressing rooms. Dressing rooms, that's it. Men and boys and girls dressing rooms for theater. Okay. And then Rose? Your chorus room. Yep. So, anyway, and this is pretty much in the same state. They've gotten the lighting fixtures in up above, but still just a very few things to finish up. And then, as I said, this all is just directly behind the theater. And so let's go out. Can we go out that way? Onto the stage? Okay. Okay. So, just down this way. And we'll take a turn here. And out onto the stage. Okay, and as you can see, they're starting to clean up and get the risers in and painted, getting ready for installing the seating. Still putting up some of the finish panels on the walls, but for the most part, we're pretty close to being done in here. So we got to pan around. Miss Donovan. Deb. Yes.
Oh my God.
So when we
Unbelievable. Holy mackerel. Oh, I don't even know what to say.
okay, so here we are. So comments.
It's amazing. It's so big and
Stunning.
so stunning. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, the comment was that we know the quality of theater that was put on in the current Harwich Little Theater. Now they will have a theater that that meets the quality of theatrical performances that have been put on.
Wow.
So, with that, we'll take a break and go and look at some other parts of the building. All right, here we are now in the cafeteria, which is finally getting to the point of being looking like it's finished or coming to finish. This was the one place in the building construction that they had the trouble getting with the weather they had this winter, the ceiling tight, so it fell behind in the schedule, but it's now starting to look like a finished room. Still have a lot of material that they're working in, but this will be the student area. At the far end is the faculty dining area, and over through the doorways over here is the serving area. The opening here opens into what will be the culinary arts room, and then it also opens out to the outside with these wonderful windows, and there'll be benches for in good weather for kids to take their lunch outside and eat outside if they want to. So but it's starting to look finished and be a wonderful, nice, inviting space for kids to eat in, and also for community to have events in. Fundraising pasta feeds and all of those sorts of things. So, any comments from?
It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Open.
All right. Well, the one last area we're going to go take a look at is some of the science rooms, and then we'll call it a wrap. All right, and here we are in the media center, what we used to all call a library, but it has much expanded uses now. Anyway, they're getting some of the counters and cabinetry in. On either side will be book stacks. Through the glass over there is the control room for the video production program, and they can look into the media center when they will be filming the school committee meetings, and they can broadcast those things live from this space, or turn around and look through the window on the other side of that is their studio for when they do produce shows and whatnot. The school will be set up to broadcast live from there, and also do feeds from the gymnasium, broadcast games live. And as it's always been pointed out, with the skylights up above and the windows on the classrooms upstairs, you get, those are the art rooms, you get some daylighting into those classrooms to help with the lighting up there. But this is a very nice, airy space, and be quite an attractive place for folks, kids, students to come in and study. But as is all the other spaces, they're down to doing the final finishing touches. These columns will get, are they wood panels, Jer? Marlite, it's sort of a wood look-alike, paneling over it, be very attractive. And then they'll clear and start putting down the flooring before moving in the furniture. Okay, well that was it, I think, the tour for today. I want to thank you all for coming along with me. And until next time, this is Ed McManus at the Monomoy High School building site.